right, so am I the only one who had snacks ready to go in the carpool lane, but by the time my son got into the car, I already ate the snacks? Okay, whether you're packing carpool snacks or fun bites as a part of their lunch, one Houston mom has made it a mission to provide something convenient, packed with flavor, without a long list of crazy ingredients. Lisa Helfman was juggling work, parenting, and picky eaters until she came across an aha moment that involved a birthday cake and her son. She joins us with how Brighter Bites and Bright Side Snacks helps kids across the country eat better and feel better. Good morning.
Good morning, Deborah.
All right, a lot of people will recognize you because you're in the food business, not where you started though.
That's correct. My day job is at HEB, but I met them when I built Brighter Bites.
Yeah, and you wanted to do that. It's interesting, we're having this conversation more and more now. Most kids in the U.S. are vitamin insufficient. In fact, I think most adults are also vitamin insufficient, and a lot of it comes from our food source.
Yes, I mean, we can solve it all with food, but we have to be intentional. And it can also taste great while we're doing it.
Yeah, so a lot of us, you're around that generation. I think our parents and grandparents kind of ate out of the ground. I know my parents did, they're much older. They ate off the farm, actually. But then we fell into this other place. And so you didn't really have a great relationship with food as a kid.
I didn't. You know, my mom was really into food, and we tried a lot of different things, but fast food came into our lives. She was a single mom, and then in high school, I decided that I would take dieting into my own hands and went a little too far. So it's been an up and down road for me.
Yeah, anorexia was involved in there. Yeah, and
yes.
So that high school picture, by the way, what caught my attention was, look at you're working the hair, girl. I can tell when you were in high school by the hairstyle right there, but great hair, right?
I have tamed it now, pretty much.
But yeah, so the products are everything, right? But so, stress in your life, circumstances, and then of course, becoming a busy mom, a lot of us we transfer that to our family. You know, you try to do the best you can, but what you learn is what you know.
Right, and you want to make it easy. Like the whole journey for me is, how did I introduce fresher food into their lives, but easy. When they were little, I'd be like, oh, I need to cook this and make it fancy. And I realized, no, just hand them a smoothie like you see in the picture. They loved raw carrots, raw cucumbers. Like, there are things to make it taste great that don't have to take up a lot of time.
Give me a little ranch dressing and I'm all good. A little cheese on the broccoli and it's all good, right? But when you were dealing with your diet and your high stress and a whole bit, it resulted in what we all know that the fatigue, the stomach issues, the bad allergies.
Yes, I was literally throwing up in the bathroom every day as a young lawyer, coming home to my kids totally drained. Then I was getting the sinus infection, strep, stomach issues. It was like this never-ending cycle. I couldn't get a hold of it until I changed my diet.
Yeah, and then when you changed your diet, what did you notice?
It all went away. I'm 15 years in from changing my diet, and I've never had another sinus infection again.
Wow. As they say, let food be thy medicine.
100%. I mean, I don't even know when it's allergy season because I don't get sick.
Right, and you may have thought it was allergies causing your sinus issues, but it turns out you're allergic to something you're putting in your body probably, right? All right, how Brighter Bites kind of got started. Your 6-year-old at the time rejected a birthday cake. Now, some would say, does he need therapy? Right?
I mean, who does that? Who does that?
My son's the same one. He's like, he goes, I'm in the savory world, right? Give me a steak or an avocado. But he said to you these words, what?
Mommy, can you come over here? This is too sweet. Do I have to eat this? I'd rather have fruit instead.
Wow. Yeah.
My face was like blowing up. Do you have two heads? Like, who are you? At that point, I don't even think my diet had hit that point, you know, evolution.
You were turning away a cake.
I was really proud of him, and I was like, yeah, I'll find you some blueberries, honey. But I had done this co-op. I'd introduced so much produce into our house. It was flooding our house. I was involving it in all of our recipes. I was putting fruit on the table when they got home from school, or
vegetables,
little fruits and vegetables like this. And it just naturally changed their habits by just having it around. It wasn't like we had to talk about it. I wasn't forcing them. Okay, I might have forced the first one.
Right.
Okay, maybe
I know how that goes. I'm hungry. There's plenty of food. Right. Okay, so how Brighter Bites got launched.
So I was an attorney at Texas Children's Hospital, and so I got to see the whole healthcare delivery system. Texas Children's is amazing at delivering healthcare, but they're a hospital. They're not focused on prevention side of things.
They're seeing things at the result of.
Right. And I knew if I could do this in my house, how could I do this under-resourced neighborhoods where childhood obesity was high and food access was low? And sitting at a Houston Texans game, I looked around what everybody is eating, and I was like, maybe this this could help a few people.
Yeah, but that was the games and stuff like that is the in moderation part. Yeah, that's 100%. The in moderation part. But when that is truly your diet, that becomes an issue. And you know, part of it is kind of a twofold thing. I know a lot of people will say there are a lot of people who are in food deserts who don't have access to the fresh food. A lot more have access than we might say. The thing is, do they know the difference between the good food?
So now that Brighter Bites is all over the country, in every city except for New York City, because there aren't major large stores, they're buying groceries at a large store. They're skipping the produce aisle because they don't know what to do with it.
Right.
We are demystifying produce. And if you are stretching your dollars and every dollar counts, you're not going to buy something your kids aren't going to eat because they're literally going to go hungry.
Right.
If they know they like cucumbers, if they'll eat a kale smoothie, you're going to do it because you know it's the nutrition. If I've learned anything over the last 15 years, parents want to do what's right. They just might not know how.
Yeah, so that's what this is doing here. The fruits of your labor include delivering 75 million pounds of fresh produce, nutrition education to more than 1 million individuals across the country, and you gift children with those gift baskets. And when you do that with a gift basket and the child goes home with ownership of it, they sometimes teach their parents, don't they?
100%. It's this cross-pollination. Like the kid will drink the kale smoothie and the parent will see something green and be like, and then they're like, Mommy, try it. Well, they have to for their kid, right? What would you not do for your kid?
Being green, but sometimes there's a lot of power in that when you say try it, because so many times we have these preconceived notions of how something's going to taste, and you haven't tried it.
Right.
Okay, so let's talk about something else that came about, and the snack line that you have right here. Well, actually, before we try it, speaking of trying it, tell me this looks like a bad thing right here.
It looks like a bad thing.
It looks like it's evil.
But it has beets in it. It's called the unbeatable brownie. And so you can give it to your kids without guilt.
And there's your chocolate and everything else going on here.
There's still the real stuff, but less sugar, more applesauce.
Yeah.
Beets are sweet if you eat them, right? You roast them, they're sweet. And the good thing about this is you can roast them, you can do all the things, boil them, but you can also use canned beets. And so get it right off the aisle, save some money, save some time, give your kid a snack that they can love. How much would a kid love that?
A child's going to go, that's not what a beet looks like. This is a beet. Right. We
It doesn't come from the ground.
That's right. We change what a beet looks like. That's really good.
Yes.
A lot of times you'll taste those things and you go, of course it's healthy. This is really good. You use the real chocolate in here, so all of it's tasty. Okay, this right here too. The idea of fresh and the combination of certain things.
Yes. So this is our chili lime mango salsa salad with kiwis. And if you think about it, chili and lime are really popular right now, right? And so you're giving kids a little extra something that they can get onto before they are used to those fruits.
Yeah. Speaking of a little extra something, now to the snack line that we have here. All right, tell me how this came about.
Okay, so I was able to find love again in middle age, I like to say, as I'm turning 50 next month. And Lee and I got married. We went on our honeymoon to Italy. He knows how passionate I am about Brighter Bites. It's obviously a big, big part of my life. And we are literally sitting in a bar in Rome, and the bartender says, oh, I made this whole menu out of fruits and vegetables. And he puts this crisp on our drink. And Lee tastes it, and these alarm bells went off.
He's like, I want more.
Yes, and he was like, what are you doing? He goes, I'm using the leftover pulp to make crisps in my kitchen. He wrote down and said, this one, we have evolved it, you could say. This one is pineapple cinnamon. It's only 2 ingredients.
That's it right there.
There is no additives, there's no oil, there's no salt, there's no extra sugar. And how do you like it?
I love it. I love it. In fact, Dale, come on over here, please. Dale, Dale's our program manager.
Our good friend Dale.
And he is a vegetarian. And so Dale,
putting you on the spot.
There you go.
You could try the beet one if you want.
Yeah,
or
there
the
you go. All right. You can just have one because I want the rest. Okay, here you can get.
I'll send you plenty, Dale. Don't worry.
And I've been a consumer of a few of these already.
Yes. All right, here you go.
Thumbs up.
He uses this when we're busy eating our meats and stuff. He goes, y'all need to come on over to the other side. Yeah.
But the great thing is you could put it on, you could put our salad on that chip to increase the fruit. You can eat them plain. You can put them with yogurt or cottage cheese. You could just grab a bag in the morning and give them to your kids on the way to school, because what's better than eating a pineapple?
Yeah, and it's bursting with flavor. It's like this is real pineapple, not flavored something. It's real pineapple, and I love it with the cinnamon on there as well. And you've moved into juices now too.
Yes, so we brought the production in-house. So we're juicing all the pineapples to make the pulp, but we need to place the juice because our goal is to be 100% sustainable. And we're the only pineapple juice company that takes the peels off before we press it. Why? Because you can't have peel in your pulp for a cracker. And so we are the freshest juice that you can find in Houston, Texas.
And this is so cool. If your kids are addicted to sodas, you just do a little sparkling water with this.
Yes.
And now you have a much healthier option.
My son, the 6-year-old that's now 20, he literally does that. He takes his sparkling water. He likes black cherry flavored, no sugar, adds the pineapple. It's delicious.
Yeah, and when he turns 21, it can get more delicious with some
Deborah,
other things.
don't encourage bad habits.
All right. Lisa, thank you so much. For more information on Brighter Bites and Bright Side Snacks, visit greatdayhouston.com, and we will connect you. And where to get them, I would imagine there's one place in particular.
There's one place called HEB. We are in the healthy living section in over 275 stores across Texas, and then the juices are at local foods.
All right.